Nigeria has a landmass of over 923,000 square kilometers, with a large amount of it being arable land. As of 2010, about 30% of Nigerians were said to be employed in agriculture, with agriculture contributing about 26.5% of the GDP. She is the largest producer of yam in the world and also one of the largest exporters of cocoa, beans, maize, millet, cassava, etc.
It is no news that agriculture is one thing that all African countries have been blessed with. In Nigeria, we have continued to experience the reparations of solely depending on oil as a way to generate wealth. At Enactus Semifinal, we have discovered creating value for farmers is our best bet towards wealth creation for our country. With 8 billion humans on earth, food is a necessity for survival. Humans never worry about where the food comes from, or in most cases, how much it costs. This is a credit to the efficiency of modern society.
From a study carried out by our team members, we found that an unequal distribution of farm products amongst states in Nigeria and a disproportionate gap in the pricing of farm products is a major contributor to the food supply crisis complications faced by Nigerians and other African countries. In states such as Benue and Niger, blessed with fertile soil and capable of feeding the nation, resident farmers are still found to be living below average. This is a result of the meager prices at which these surplus goods are sold. Meanwhile, the same products that are surplus in one state are hoarded and sold at exorbitant prices in others.
More research has helped us establish that farmers who lack storage facilities are compelled to sell their products at ridiculously low prices to get them into an otherwise saturated market on time. Little do they know that in a state just a few hundred kilometers away, such a crop is in high demand. When others see a problem, we see an opportunity. Our model creates new channels of sales to a market far beyond most farmers' scope and generates more revenue than if a farmer sold within their locale. Also, for every order completed, Agromat compensates for the typical issue that arise from an uneven demand and supply due to geographic conditions.
We are creating a growing directory of crops in season, such as potatoes in Plateau, yam in Niger, etc. Their locations of abundance, the best prices obtainable. Rather than sell in saturated markets around their region, farmers are urged to list their produce on our website www.agromat.com.ng. With Agromat, we aim at bridging the gap between states of surplus and those where such products are scarce. To ensure our prices are up to date, we have established a connection with the farmers. We are able to verify their locations, quantities, and logistical requirements for such crops listing. As our team members and partners are continuously scouting and onboarding farmers around their immediate vicinity.
We have created a website comprising a listing of various crops available from our partner farmers. The site serves to provide fast and easy access to our directory, since prices and availability may change at any time. Ready to get started? Head over to our website at agromat.com.ng and then click on Directory. Here, you will see all the crops currently available from our partners. Each listing shows the location, available quantities, minimum order size, and the asking price. If you have something specific in mind, you can sort by crop type or even by state. Once you've seen one that interests you, click on the Contact Us button. Orders aren't processed on the site, but you can call, email, or fill out the form on the contact page to get an invoice and proceed with confirmation and shipping arrangements. We also have an instant chat feature where you can immediately get support or answers to your questions.
Increasing interest from cooperative societies lead us to believe that there is indeed a demand for our solution. From our calculations, even after the logistical cost and a 12.5% cut, it remains cheaper for individuals or groups in Abuja to order 50 bags of potatoes directly from a farmer in Jos at 35% less. Agromat caters primarily to groups with plans underway for batch orders which will allow us to meet individuals' demand at scale. From our projections, Agromat will lift tens of farmers out of poverty in the first year by providing much higher margins than could be provided in their immediate vicinity.
85% of the farmers we reached out to couldn't wait to get started. In general, farmers on our platform could see an uptick of 30% of their regular break-even costs than when they were to sell in markets in their locale. By the end of 2022, we are projecting to have collectively completed orders totaling about 50 bags of farm produce at an average cost of around 35,000 naira per bag. That puts our end of year revenue for 2022 at about 1,750,000 naira only. This will bring our total profits based on the 12.5 service charge to about 218,000 naira only. For the fiscal year of 2023, where we expect to get into more extreme and highly targeted advertising, we forecast that Agromat will fulfill orders collectively, comprising of about 240 bags of produce with a total cost to consumers of 8.4 million naira, which will bring our revenue to just over 1 million naira, specifically 1,050,000 naira only. At this point, we should have onboarded about 40 farmers on our platform. Agromat will also take advantage of this spike in traffic within the first 12 months by generating revenue from advertising networks.
In order to effectively carry out our project, we are partnering with a number of companies. ATA Digital Agency is handling the building, maintenance, and copy of our website in order to ensure that our users are able to navigate and effectively use the site without hassle. We are also in talks with Jimlad Logistic, a logistic company based in Abuja, to renew our partnership with them. This will enable us to handle the logistic parts of our project within states, especially within Abuja. The partnership also provides us with the opportunity to make use of the company's warehouse to receive products sent to Abuja specifically before final distribution to various locations. We hope to also partner with God is Good Logistics and We Move Logistics, as we are aware some of our customers will prefer more headline names in the logistics sphere of things in order to effectively get their goods across to them at their various locations. Agromat checks the boxes on several of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, namely SDG 1, no poverty. Our project fulfills this metric by providing a more appropriate value for farmer goods, thus moving farmers a significant distance out of poverty. SDG 2, zero hunger. The Agromat side provides a system that ensures that there is an adequate distribution of farm produce across the nation, thus eliminating the waste that typically plagues areas of high production. By ensuring maximum and efficient consumption of all goods cultivated, then the waste is mitigated. Crops can also be made generally available and more affordable than is regarded, hence promoting zero hunger initiative.
SDG 8. Decent work and economic growth by providing a platform that promotes farmer and consumer commerce. Farmers are afforded a more sustained economic growth that not only provide decent income, but afford them financial inclusion into mechanisms like savings, loans, and insurance. SDG 12. Responsible consumption and production. Agromat ensures that production patterns and its outputs match directly with the mass demand for affordable produce, thus ensuring sustainable consumption for all. Our project was built to even the playing field of farmers when it comes to compensation. Previously, middlemen could buy produce cheap from farmers and mark up before it gets to final consumers. Agromat gives farmers the opportunity to sell their products directly to consumers at a price they set. This will simply in turn further the UN goal to reduce the inequality one farmer at a time. Agromat allows buyers to fine-tune their purchases to their needs. Gone are the days when you have to purchase produce in truckloads. On our site, you can buy the food you need when you need it. The fine-tuned directory listing controls will also let farmers list every last tuber and grain they have harvested, and consumers will be able to buy from farmers as suits their needs. We expect this to greatly cut down on food wastage during delivery and storage of products, thus furthering the United Nations goal of ensuring sustainable production and consumption. So the next time you buy potato chips at your favorite restaurant for 300 naira as opposed to the current price of 700 to 1000 naira, be rest assured that Agromat played a large part in helping you save money.
We are a team of over 60 members, collectively putting together over 1,100 hours of work towards establishing and sustaining 3 projects, with 1 in its phase 2 of development and 2 in their phase 1 of development. We are driven by our passion of creating social enterprises which will make the world a better place for both people and planet. By taking action, we are building a society of prosperity, one farmer at a time.
We are Federal University of Technology, Mina.